Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to share with you the projects I made for the collab Crafting with Kits, and this is a collab I am doing with my friend Deb, who is Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage here on YouTube. And each month we're pulling out a kit from our stash and just seeing what we can create during the month. So some months I'll probably finish the kit, and other months I won't, but I'll get as much done as I can. So for February, I pulled out an old paper pumpkin kit. This is from 2019 in February. It's called Grown with Kindness. I believe I had two of these kits, or at least I had one kit and then a refill, because I know I've made cards from this kit before. And these are the cards that the kit makes. And I didn't go too wild with alternatives for some of these, but I did change them up with what I had left over. So let me show you what I made. So for this card, you can see that I did the sentiment cluster pretty much the same except for the twine. I wasn't in the mood to tie bows the day I made these cards, so I just didn't mess with the twine too much. And I used, like this piece has the vellum layer. I used the vellum layer on this card. The reason being is this card background is black and white stripes, and it's very much in your face. In fact, Deb, when I was making these cards, I had to kind of laugh and smile to myself, because I remember from the first time we used this kit, you were saying how much you did not care for this card base with the bold stripes, and so I just remember that comment. It just kind of made me chuckle inside. It's like, well, I'm using this one. But anyways, this little sentiment cluster is popped up, and then I just went through my stash. This kit did come with some embellishments, and these might be them. Otherwise, I pulled some from my stash. The insides are blank, and on these particular cards, I used the card kit right from the base, or the card base right from the kit. I don't usually do that because I like sturdier card bases, but so here's an example of that, what that card base would look like. And here I cut a smaller piece, and then I use the negative portion where these little banners punched out from, and then from the stamp set I stamped this little succulent cup and colored it in, and I paper pieced with some paper from another Stampin' Up! Kit. But so this one I just cut the background base into 3 sections, and this one is just one solid section, but kind of broke it up a little bit. So it's busy, but Deb, I hope your eyes can stand looking at these. I'm teasing you. Okay, so I've got those two. And then, so this card is pretty much like this one, except I used the vellum layer on some cards I already showed you. But I did something similar with the sentiment cluster, and I did stamp that little border. That stamp comes in the stamp set. So I have those, and then I just put these on a different card base, and then just put a white layer inside for writing on. So, and then this was the twine. Did that come in the kit? Yeah, I think maybe white and black came in the kit. Anyway, from the paper pumpkin kits, I take those little rolls of twine, and I have a little tiny drawer unit on my desk, and I just, well, I can't pull it out now, but it's just stuffed with all those little twine rolls from paper pumpkin kits. And I guess I have one more of those. And then this last card is very much like the sample. So I used the card base that was given the gray layer that was given and then the printed layer. And I did the twine. I wrapped mine around twice. It looks like they wrapped theirs around once, but I stamped the little border underneath. This is popped up, and here's the embellishments. So pretty much the same way as the cards were intended to be made. So there you go. Finished off another paper pumpkin kit. Got another box off my shelf. Although I say that, and let me tell you, these boxes are a nice size. And when you turn them inside out so that the craft side is on the outside, they make really good gift boxes too. So even though I'm clearing them off my shelf of things to be made, I'm sticking them somewhere else because I'm not getting rid of them. I like to collect or save really well-made boxes, and this certainly is one of those. So anyway, that's what I have to share. Down below will be a link to Deb's channel so you can check out to see which kit she used up this month and how her cards and projects turned out. Thank you so much for joining me, and now I'm off to create.